Timber. By 5. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. We've got Williams, and it's Stanley in at the 2. Steph Curry, what a finish! In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
The first free throw is good.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Warriors leading by 5. Curry looking it over. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
I don't know what you do there on the pick and roll. You're so worried about Steph, he ends up moving the ball to get points.
Here's Holiday, makes good on the step-back jumper.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Reynolds. He can't get that one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Williams finds Curry.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible, and he gets a little bit physical with him. But it'll pay off in free throws.
Minnesota making a switch here. Green's checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And the Timberwolves call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
The Warriors making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
He was able to listen in on Darvin Ham and his team. Now he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Killing them softly there. Holiday with the floater over the top. That puts the D in a tough spot.
Cotton, the pass to Covington. Banked in off the glass. Covington's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Stanley. Pass to Covington. The rebound by Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for Minnesota. 9-point game. Pass to Reynolds. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Covington. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and how this thing all turns out.
And you look at Morris, he's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting.
And that's the way it should be. As dynamic as he's been this season, it wouldn't be right if he wasn't a part of that starting lineup.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Here's Cotton. Covington with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Stanley. Finishes the break with a slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Edwards can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Timberwolves trail by 19. To end the cold streak, and it's Edwards getting it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now here is Holiday. Morris kicks to Holiday. Clock at 6. Shoots over Fields. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Curry with the bucket. Curry's got 30 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Anderson, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Edwards, the kick out to Anderson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry. And the shot is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Right side, Green. Back to Edwards. Curry with the defensive effort. Right side, Williams. Off target with that shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
no better than that.
Now, one
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Kevin Durant is out there with Keegan Murray, and it's Holmes in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Clark, the assist numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Outside Simmons. To the middle. The steal! Simmons defending. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Curry with the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
On offense, here are the Hornets. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. First quarter, just over a minute played. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And here are the Hornets now, following. The score by Golden State. Simmons looking around. Clock at 6. Here's Holmes. Shots blocked.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Pass to Curry. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Williams. It's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Simmons. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
The Hornets making a switch here. Reed's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Stephen Curry. Golden State on D. With the floater. Here's Reed. And stolen by Covington. Outside Curry from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Curry's got 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Simmons. Still without a bucket. Pass to Holmes. Back to Simmons. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
His first make in 4 shots. You hope it gets him rolling.
Here's Curry. Good D by Simmons.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
On the wing, Durant. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
Now here's Covington. The 3 is up. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Grant, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams are going to look this season.
Yeah, B.A., this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled. And squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
And the Hornets making a change here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Charlotte, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Right now for Charlotte, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they stayed true to it.
Here's Poole, following the score by Golden State. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter here. Here's Fleming. Poke loose. And it's the Hornets ball. Down by 12. Here's Poole. It's tipped. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. Free throw good. Poole. And both free throws good for Poole. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Fleming. The three is up. Offensive rebound. And a nice finish on the layup. Covington's got his second basket.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Poole outside. Oh, Covington with a block. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fleming, guarded by Poole. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Covington down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Misses the three. And so Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Warriors shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Defended by Holmes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And for the Hornets, they've got Kevin Durant, and it's McDaniel in at the three.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Pass to Stanley. Oh, denied by Durant.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
The Hornets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Now here's Poole. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. 4 on the clock. Here's McDaniel. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
They get the rebound. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
You cannot sleep on KD's length now. He's excellent at using that length on the offensive board.
Curry passes to Williams. And that one drops. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Poole. Outside Murray. Pass to Durant. Durant owning the inside.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Curry looking it over. Now here's Williams. Defended by Murray. Good D by Murray.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Poole. To the inside. And the deficit down inside single digits.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Second free throw, no good. The Hornets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Durant with it. Guarded now by Williams. And another basket for Charlotte.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. Coming off a 34-point game against Toronto.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You take a look at Curry. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Inside. Oh, Durant with a steal. Poole, right side. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Williams passes to Curry. And Williams punches it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Outside Simmons. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot's good. 54 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Curry. The three. Another three for Golden State.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Poole. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Fleming. Simmons defending. Back to Curry. And he lobs it up. Ball with the rebound. Poole outside. Pass to Durant. Puts it up. They get it back. Here's Reed. And he dunks it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shots, it's about getting the quick shot. If you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Now here's Covington. And he makes it on the layup. He has 6.
And we think of Curry as a shooter first, but they're reminding us how good a passer he is.
And for Charlotte, Murray out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Simmons in at the shooting guard position. Lets the 3 fly.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Williams. Curry. Here's Williams. And Holmes with the block. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. Williams from long range. Another three for Golden State.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
The free throw drops for Williams. The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen. B.A.?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you. Driving in. Oh, Covington with a block. And they get it back. Floats one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Curry. This one for three. Nails it from three. Curry's got 15.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
And stolen by Williams. And here's Curry. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big why they hold this lead right now.
Charlotte calls timeout. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
So both teams changing it up here. And now let's see who the best rookie rebounders have been during the last 10 games. The fourth spot held by Kevin Durant.
They've given him the minutes to see what he can do, and he's done a great job helping them control the glass.
Boy, over the last 10 games, he's been a straight beast. I mean, I'm blown away by his dominance inside at that age.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Curry with it. Durant covering. Here's Covington. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Simmons. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from 11. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Left side Curry. Launches it. Hornets with the rebound. Holmes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.